Hi all. The Premier League of 2026-2027 is going to begin soon. So, these are the star players of this season. So, the Premier League of 2026-27 will be the 35th season of the Premier League and 128th season of top flight English football overall. And the season will start on 21st August 2026 and ends on 30th May 2027, and the season begins with the match Arsenal versus Coventry City on 21st August 2026, and the fixtures were released on 19th July 2026. And this season will consist of 33 weekend and 5 midweek rounds of matches also. And what is the Premier League? Yes, the Premier League is the highest level of professional men's football in England and founded in 1992 and 20 clubs compete every season and each club plays 38 league matches and 380 matches are played across the season. The team with most points becomes champion. And about the point system, if a team win, they'll get 3 points, and if it's draw, 1 point, loss, 0 points. And about the key dates of the season begins on 21st August 2026 and ends on 13th May 2027. And the season is scheduled across 33 weekends around rounds and 5 midweek rounds, and the opening fixture is between Arsenal and Coventry City on 21st 2026, and Arsenal enter the season as the defending Premier League champions. Okay, and about the teams, there will be 20 teams that will compete in the league, and the top 17 teams from the previous season and the three teams promoted from the championship. The promoted teams are Coventry City, Ipswich Town, Hull City, and returning to the top flight after absence of 25, 1 and 9 years respectively. And the 24 years between Coventry City's previous Premier League season and this season was the longest absence in the Premier League era to date. And about the promoted teams, they will replace West Ham United, Burnley and Wolverhampton Wanderers, who were relegated to the Championship after 14, 1 and 8 years in the top flight respectively. And the teams are these are the 20 teams: Arsenal, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, Chelsea, Coventry, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Hull, Ipswich, Leeds United, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle, Nottingham, Sunderland, Tottenham. These are the 20 teams. These are the emblems of all the teams, 20 teams, and the short names of all teams also mentioned. Arsenal, the name is Arsenal. Aston Villa's short name is Villa. Bournemouth, same. Brighton, Chelsea, Coventry, and Crystal Palace. Palace. Just read this, guys. Okay, these are the short names of each teams. And about the newly promoted teams, Coventry City back in the Premier League and facing the defending champions Arsenal in the opening match. Okay, about Hull City return to the top flight and begin their champions against Manchester United. And Ipswich Town return to the Premier League and begins against Sunderland. The promoted clubs are replaced at the teams relegated from the previous Premier League season. Okay, and how the Premier League works. Each of the 20 clubs play every other club twice, once at home and once away. Therefore, 19 opponents into 2, total 38 matches per club, and 20 into 38 divided by 2, total 380 matches. Okay, and about the league table, the table is determined primarily by points, goal difference, goals scored, and other competition rules if necessary. And the key star players of The teams in the Arsenal, Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, Gabriel Jesus, and the Manchester City, Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, and the Liverpool, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, McAllister, and Manchester United, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Rasmus in Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, Christopher Kirko, Reece James, Newcastle United, Alexander Isak, Bruno Guimaraes, Rodman, the Tottenham Hotspur, Sung Min, James Madison, Dejan, and Aston Villa, Oli Watkins, Diaby, Emiliano Martinez, and Brentford, Ivan Toney, Moran, and return, Mitoma, and our Pedro. And the defending champions. About the Arsenal, Arsenal entered 2026-27 as defending Premier League champions, having won the 2025-26 title, and their objective defend the title. And about the Arsenal, they also won the 2026 Community Shield and giving them an early trophy heading into the new campaign. Okay, the major changes in this league. So one of the biggest storylines goes into the 2026-27 is a number of managerial changes. And Manchester City Enzo Maresca begins a new era following Pep Guardiola's departure, and Liverpool Antonio Iraola takes charge, and Chelsea Xabi Alonso takes charge, and Manchester United Michael Carrick leads the team. And Arsenal, meanwhile, continue under Michael Arteta, providing one of the major examples of managerial continuity. The opening weekend. The first round contains several interesting fixtures. Key matches are Arsenal versus Coventry City, Hull City versus Manchester United, Newcastle United versus Liverpool, Brentford versus Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City versus Bournemouth, and Chelsea versus Fulham. And the opening weekend runs from 21st to 24th August 2026. And big rivalries. The Premier League is famous for intense rivalries. Manchester United versus Manchester City. These are all the rivalries. And yeah, Premier League and Europe. About that, Premier League clubs can also compete in UEFA competitions, UEFA Champions League, Europe's Premier Club competition, and UEFA Europa League, another major European competition. UEFA Conference League, a third UEFA Men's Club competition. For the biggest club, the season can therefore involve domestic league plus domestic cups plus European football. So about the domestic trophies, the Premier League clubs can compete for several trophies during the season. Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, FA Community Shield, and clubs qualifying for Europe can also compete for Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. And the relegation. This is one of the most dramatic part of the Premier League, and at the end of the season, position 18, 19, and 20 relegated to the Championship, and the Championship is England's second tier. And meanwhile, Championship clubs fight for promotion into the Premier League. Why Premier League is so important? Yeah, I will tell you. The Premier League is one of the world's biggest football competition. Its global popularity comes from worldwide fan base, huge broadcasting revenues, and world-class players, famous stadiums, historic rivalries, massive international audience, and this financial power also allows Premier League clubs to attract some of the world's best players. Yes, already FIFA is over, And yes, many fans are stick to that now also. So for the fans, it will be very interesting to watch the Premier League with their favorite some of players. So yeah, I think many are interested and awaiting to watch the match. On the road to May 2027, approximately 10 months, and August 2026 season begins, and the September-December League plus European football plus domestic cups, and January to March title race intensifies, and in April and May final running, and the 30th May Premier League champion crown. Yes, so this is all about the Premier League, just overall uh, thing and the conclusion. So the 20 teams, 30, 380 matches and 10 months of football and one Premier League champion. And yeah, a question, will Arsenal retain the crown or will Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United or another challenger take the trophy? Comment that below guys, your prediction. And the race starts now, okay? So yes, guys, it's all about Premier League. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe my channel, friends. And thank you so much, dears. And see you again. Bye bye.